Welcome back, citizens, and thanks for watching. We'd like to thank all of our patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy our content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. In today's episode, we'll be visiting the Goss System and learning about its planets, features of interest, history, and lore. And that episode starts right now. The Goss System is a small binary system consisting of two main sequence dwarf K stars orbited by 3 planets, a nebulae called the Olympus Pool, and 5 jump points within its 6 AU boundaries. The jump points connect the Goss System to the Tyrol System through a medium jump point, to the Terra System through a medium jump point, to the Osiris System through a large jump point, to the Helios System through a medium jump point, and to the Tyax System through a large jump point. Generally regarded as one of the most visually stunning points of the Empire, Goss is a binary star system situated near the massive stellar phenomenon known as the Olympus Pool. Consequently, the bulk of the system's economy comes from tourism, but Gossian pride himself on being self-sufficient as the system produces its raw materials internally, mining and harvesting resources on their own. The Goss System is the epitome of natural beauty on a grand scale. Located at the forefront of an extensive stellar emission cloud, the first footage of the massive permanent bands of turquoise, gold, and deep orange that expand infinitely across the sky in brilliant patterns from any viewpoint in the system took humanity's breath away when the system was discovered in 2563. The system's natural beauty is only enhanced by the K-type binary stars at its center. Along but unverifiable rumors claim that the system's name derives from the first explorer's reaction to his discovery, gosh. Like the Grand Canyon on Earth or the Ozark rock structures near Quasi, Goss is a site of splendor and beauty on a system-wide scale, so its main industry is first and foremost tourism. Initially settled by a large influx of naturalistic religious groups, likely motivated by the belief that the system's majesty would allow them to reflect more easily on spiritual matters, the population today has inherited a strong sense of self-sufficiency, producing their own goods with little excess. The end result is that Goss imports little outside of what they grow or produce themselves. Exports are another story. Between handmade Gossian goods, mountains of assorted tourist knickknacks, and, despite strict regulations, the rare life forms native to Goss too, there are plenty of high-demand goods ready to be shipped to the rest of the Empire. The UEE military also regularly utilizes Goss as a port of call for shore leave for their long-duration frontier-facing fleets. Civilians would do well to avoid the nightclubs and other hotspots on Cassel when a UEE carrier group is in orbit. The servicemen visiting the planet in such instances have usually been in space for an extended period without relief and are looking for a good time. Local authorities are used to these visits and generally look the other way to much of the rowdiness for the sake of the extra revenue the starmen bring. There is also a large military hospital complex on Goss 3, which was originally built during the height of the Xi'An human tensions. Since the thaw-in relations, the hospital has eliminated excess beds and shifted more resources towards research, but is viewed within the military as the ideal place to recuperate. The innermost planet in Goss is an abundant world considered the system's breadbasket, from mineral-rich mountain ranges to endless fields for farming. Goss 1 produces a majority of the resources required to sustain both the system's natives and visiting tourists. Unlike most other successful biospheres, Goss 1 has no single ocean, but instead numerous smaller seas. The largest body of water, roughly the size of Earth's Mediterranean Sea, has befuddled scientists due to its inability to sustain life. After completion of terraforming, numerous attempts to introduce species into the sea have mysteriously failed. While there recently has been some limited success with a particularly hardy line of decapod crustaceans, scientists continue to study the difficulties aquatic life have adapting here. Cassel, never pronounced Castle, is the resort world of the Goss System, the ultimate destination of hundreds of millions of tourists every year. As opposed to Goss 1, Cassel is a beautiful ocean world that consists of vibrant, life-filled oceans and tropical rainforests. Cities on Cassel have formed around the original landing arcologies established by colonists hundreds of years prior. Massive resort towns have also sprung up along the thousands of miles of beautiful coastline which have become the ultimate destination of tourists. Whether you're here to view the Olympus pool reflected on the pristine oceans or frequent the planet's infamous nightclubs, there is something for everyone on Cassel. Cassel is home to one of the most complex aquatic ecospheres in the explored galaxy. With hundreds of thousands of complex species identified and many more lurking in the depths, Cassel seas are a sight to behold. While fishing remains a popular pastime, the Governor's Council has enacted regulations and limits to protect the world's resources and to discourage poachers who seek to troll the waters for profit. Goss 3, a terraformed super-Earth, is largely undeveloped, although it is home to a mid-sized naval refitting base in the aforementioned hospital complex. Goss 3 is generally closed to visitors, although anyone who has business with the military facilities established there can acquire a landing pass with relative ease. The dark side of the Goss system is that certain sectors of the system's stellar mission cloud act as an effective curtain for nearby criminal operations. Outlaws have been known to base themselves in the Olympus pool and raid shipping lanes or conduct illegal trade. It is believed that at least one standing outlaw facility exists within the pool, as well as standard rendezvous coordinates for several narcotic runs. It is recommended that tourists avoid this region of space entirely and enjoy the view from a safe distance. Its denizens are especially brazen, given the frequency of UEE shore leaves to Goss. Although some theorize that the UEE have yet to purge piracy from the region, it gives newly trained pilots a ready source of target practice. The Olympus pool does not appear on the star map. Do not approach the binary star core point without properly strengthening shields. Consult a current star map before attempting transit. Well, that's the Goss system. Thanks for watching. More systems will be coming soon. We'll see you in the verse, and happy mining!